Once upon a time in a quaint little village, there lived a jester named Jasper, whose quick wit and humorous antics were renowned far and wide. His jokes were the kind that made people forget their troubles, at least for a while, and the villagers would gather just to watch him perform. However, Jasper's humor often had a mischievous edge, and he loved nothing more than a good prank, especially if it meant poking fun at the village's dignitaries. One day, with a grin on his face and mischief in his heart, Jasper decided to play a prank on the village mayor, a stern man named Mayor Harold, who rarely found anything amusing. Jasper filled the mayor's chamber pot with colorful jelly beans, knowing the shock and confusion it would bring. When the mayor discovered the prank, he was not amused. In fact, he was furious. "How dare you make a mockery of my dignity," the mayor bellowed, and in a fit of rage, he banished Jasper from the village, forbidding him from ever returning. Jasper, feeling dejected and lost, wandered into the nearby forest. For the first time in a long while, he was without an audience and his laughter felt hollow. As the day turned to dusk, he came upon a wise old owl perched on a tree branch. Its golden eyes gleamed with curiosity as it watched him. "You seem troubled, young jester." "Why so glum?" asked the owl. Jasper sighed. "I've always made people laugh, but today I took it too far, and now I've been cast out." He hesitated, then added, "I don't understand." "I was only trying to be funny." The owl tilted its head. "Laughter is a gift, but it can cut as sharply as it heals. Humor that only seeks to amuse can be fleeting, but humor that imparts wisdom can echo forever." The owl's words hung in the air. Jasper was confused at first, then irritated. "What do you mean?" he retorted. "How can jokes be wise? They're just meant to make people laugh." The owl fixed its gaze on him. "Tell me, Jasper, why did you play that prank on the mayor?" Jasper opened his mouth to answer, but then stopped. Why did he? It wasn't just to make the villagers laugh. It was something deeper. After a moment of silence, he admitted, "I suppose, the mayor always looked down on me. I wanted to show him that I could make him the fool." "Ah," said the owl, "so your joke was not to bring joy, but to bring shame." The owl's tone softened. "You use humor as a shield, to mask your own pain and insecurity. If you continue on this path, you will drive away those who care for you, just as you've driven away yourself from your own home." The jester's heart sank. He hadn't thought about it that way before. The owl continued, "If you want to truly master your craft, Jasper, you must learn to use humor not to mock, but to mend, to teach, and to uplift." Jasper spent the night in the forest, thinking about the owl's words. He realized the wise bird was right. His jokes had often come at the expense of others, making him feel powerful by making others seem small. But that night, he made a decision. He would return to the village, not to beg for forgiveness, but to show that he had changed. The next day, Jasper entered the village square, where a crowd quickly gathered. Whispers spread, some were curious, others skeptical. He took the stage, his eyes finding the mayor in the audience, whose expression was one of stern disapproval. Jasper began his performance, but this time his humor was different. He told stories about his own mistakes, his own fears, and the lessons he had learned. He spoke of the time he'd fallen from the stage mid-performance, and how everyone laughed. But instead of feeling ashamed, he'd laughed along with them and used that moment to show others how to embrace their own imperfections. He recounted how he used to hide his feelings behind his jests, afraid to show vulnerability, and how he realized that true courage was in being honest with oneself. The villagers listened intently, their laughter blending with the sound of thoughtful murmurs. Finally, he turned to Mayor Harold. "I played a prank on you, not to bring joy, but to bring you down. For that, I was wrong. Humor can be like a double-edged sword, but I now know it can also be like a bridge, connecting people rather than dividing them." The mayor's face softened, and slowly, he began to chuckle. It started as a small rumble in his chest, but soon he was laughing heartily. The villagers, seeing this, erupted in applause. The mayor approached Jasper and said, "You've always been able to make us laugh, Jasper, but today, you taught us something even more valuable."
Life lesson: humor can be used as a shield to hide one's vulnerabilities, but its real power lies in its ability to connect, heal, and enlighten. It's not about making others the butt of the joke, but about bringing people together through shared understanding and joy. Remember to subscribe to One Raw Lifestyle for more story with life lessons. Stay safe, keep smiling and share.